So let us see today types of parallel computers, or you can say types of memory models in parallel computers. You know there are two types of computers: sequential computer or parallel computer. Computers can be classified in a number of ways, but as far as number of processors are concerned, so sequential processor computer means which is having uniprocessor, that means one processor. Parallel computer is that which is having multiple processors. Uniprocessor means one processor, this is one processor, this is memory, and processor and memory may communicate easily. But in case of multiple processors, when number of processors and memories are very large, then this is not so simple. Therefore, we are talking about the multiple processors, that means parallel computers. Parallel computers may be of two types: shared memory and unshared memory. Shared memory, what do you understand with shared? Shared means suppose there is a big lobby and one newspaper is there, and anybody can come and read that newspaper. Unshared, which is not shared. In each and every room of hotel, a separate newspaper comes. That is unshared. That means which cannot be shared. It is owned by some particular person. That means suppose newspaper is dropped in one room, then only that person of that room is only the owner of that newspaper. Common memory, shared memory means it has common memory. There is a big common memory which every processor is reading and writing. Distributed memory is used in unshared memory, means each and every processor has its own memory. Different processors are having different memories. This is also called multi-computer, or NORMA, we will see afterwards. No remote memory access. No remote memory access. In multiprocessor, this is common shared memory. This is also called multiprocessor. So parallel computer with shared memory is called multiprocessor, and with unshared memory it is called multi-computer. Multiprocessor may again be of three types. UMA means uniform memory access, non-uniform memory access, cache-only memory access. And as I told earlier, multi-computer is no remote memory access. In NUMA, again, there may be three types. Shared local memory, shared local memory, but it is shared. Hierarchical cluster model, and third one is shared distributed memory. This is also called distributed shared memory, DSM. Shared distributed memory or distributed shared memory. Under this one category is there CC, that means cache coherent NUMA. This is written on page 23, 476 Kaiwan. Norma is slightly small in that means, therefore I am going to cover Norma first. Norma is also called multi-computer, as I told you earlier, and this is also called message passing multi-computer. Norma is multi-computer or message passing multi-computer, and also called distributed memory multi-computer. This is written on page number 24. Okay. If question comes, describe Norma, or describe multi-computer, or describe message passing multi-computer, describe distributed memory multi-computer, everything is same. I will describe Norma afterwards. But at this moment of time, you can note that there are three generations in multi-computer or Norma model. First, second, and third. Coarse-grained parallelism is used in first generation. Second, medium-grained parallelism is used, and in third generation, fine-grained parallelism is used. That means at thread level, and at subroutine level, and at program level. This parallelism is called coarse-grained parallelism. Coarse-grained, medium-grained, fine-grained. And hypercube interconnection network is used in first generation. Mesh interconnection network is used in second generation, and third generation no need of interconnection network because entire thing is on same VLSI chip. In third generation, entire processor and all the memory processors, all the processors are on one chip. Therefore, there is no need of this interconnection network. And example of first generation is IPSC1, example of second generation is Intel Paragon, and example of third generation is MIT J machine. So let us see one by one. Now coming on multiprocessor, we have seen multi-computer just now, that is Norma model. Okay, I had told types of parallel computers or memory models. There may be shared memory and shared memory, and this is shared memory is multiprocessor and shared is multi-computer or Norma. And in multiprocessor, UMA, NUMA, COMA are the three models. So now we are going to see UMA, uniform memory access, like this UMA model of multiprocessor. There is an interconnection network like this. This is system interconnect, maybe bus, maybe crossbar or multi-stage network. There are various types of interconnection networks. Anyway, any type of interconnection network will be there. These are various processors. As I told, this is multiprocessor, parallel computer in which there are many processors, P1 to Pn. And there are, I told you earlier that shared memory is used. Shared memory is also divided into different modules called shared memory 1, shared memory 2, up to shared memory M. See, this is M and this is N. Don't confuse. This is M. No, it is not necessary that number of processor and number of shared memory modules are equal. Absolutely, these are the two different things. Therefore, M is written here, here it is M. And input-output peripherals, all are connected through system interconnect or interconnection network. Meaning is that uniform memory access, UMA, means uniform memory access means suppose P1 accesses this SM1 in 2 nanosecond, then P1 will access SM2, 3, M also in 2 nanosecond. Time of access is equal. If P2 is accessing SM1 in 2 nanosecond, it will access SMM also in 2 nanosecond only. But this is non-uniform memory access, shared local memory. Example of this UMA is sequence symmetry SAT1. This is the actual parallel computer. And then shared local memory, NUMA model, non-uniform memory access for multiprocessor system. See, local memory which is shared local memory. This is processor 1 and LM1 local memory 1 is the local memory of processor 1. LM2 is local memory of processor 2. LMN is local memory of processor N. So P1 can directly access LM1 without interconnection network like this. But as I told, shared means P1 can also read LM2, LM3, etc. All are shared. So P1 will access LM2 through this interconnection network. P1 will send data to interconnection network, then interconnection network will fetch or read or write data from LM2 like this. Therefore, time of access for LM2 will be slightly more. P1 will access directly LM1, but P1 will access LM2 through this interconnection network. If P1 accesses LM1 in 2 nanosecond, P1 may access LM2 in 3 nanosecond. This is how this is called non-uniform memory access model. Example is BBN butterfly, is 22 Taiwan. Third one is hierarchical cluster NUMA model. This is the type of NUMA model. NUMA model you can say is of, this is pure NUMA model, shared local memory NUMA model, and this is also a type of NUMA model because I had told you earlier here that NUMA model may be divided into three categories. Shared local memory, which I told just now. I am going to tell about hierarchical cluster model, and then I will tell distributed shared memory also. So, hierarchical cluster NUMA model for multiprocessor. This is also a type of NUMA model. Here, processors are divided into clusters, cluster 1, 2, 3 up to n. This is cluster interconnection network, and this is cluster shared memory. So, processor can access its cluster. All cluster shared memory can be accessed by all processors of the same cluster in equal time. One may access data from CSM, this also in equal time. But there is a global interconnection network also and global shared memory. Global shared memory means which is accessible to all processors of all clusters. So suppose P1 has to access some data from here or here. It may access in 2 nanoseconds from same cluster. For example, it takes 2 nanoseconds. Then processor will access data from this global shared memory in 3 nanoseconds. Slightly more time will be taken because two interconnection networks are coming into picture. First one this, second is global interconnection network. Suppose processor has to access data from this cluster shared memory. Then processor will access its own cluster interconnection network, then will send data to this global interconnection network, and then again cluster interconnection network of that cluster will come into picture, and therefore it may take 4 nanoseconds. So processor can access the data from its own cluster fastest, second fastest from global shared memory, and slowest from other clusters. So this is the abbreviation legend. The processor, cluster shared memory, global shared memory, cluster interconnection network. Example is CADAR system. This is also a type of parallel computer which exists. So this is all about hierarchical cluster NUMA model. Because it is taking from here in 2 nanoseconds, from here in 3 nanoseconds, from here in 4 nanoseconds. Because three interconnection networks are coming into picture, 1, 2 and 3. In global shared memory, 1 and 2 interconnection networks are coming into picture. For accessing data from same cluster, only one cluster interconnection network is coming into picture. Now coming on distributed shared memory, as I told earlier, this is also a type of NUMA. CC means cache coherent. I told cache coherent. Cache coherence is important. That means consistency in different caches should be there. Otherwise, wrong result will come. CC NUMA multiprocessor with distributed shared memory. This is cluster 1, 2, 3 up to cluster n. All processors are having their own cache memories like this. There is a memory of cluster 1. This is memory of cluster n like this, and directory memory. I will take another lecture for this, but cache coherence protocols, directory is used for identifying which cache memories are holding a particular variable. Anyway, I will take it in different lecture. And remote access cache for making it possible to access from remote cache. Cache means this is local cache, this is remote cache. And this is the expanded view of one node. These are all nodes. Processor cache. So processor and cache is also divided into primary and secondary cache. You know L1, L2 cache. Loads and stores and write buffers. So this is the expanded view of this processor cache, and this is cluster N like this. Interconnection network is there. Distributed shared memory means this processor can access data from this memory, this also. This memory is shared among all, and as well as this is belonging to this cluster and distributed and shared both. That means this memory is shared by another cluster also through this interconnection network. Therefore, name is distributed and shared both. This is distributed because this memory is for cluster 1, this memory is for cluster n. But at the same time, it is shared also. This memory can be accessed by cluster 1 also. Therefore, name is distributed shared memory. So, cache coherent NUMA multiprocessor with DSM. Coming on COMA model of multiprocessor. To tell you, in the starting I told like this. UMA, NUMA and COMA are the three models of shared memory, common memory, multiprocessor. And in NUMA, we have seen shared local memory, hierarchical cluster model, shared distributed memory. This is same as distributed shared memory. Now, we have seen UMA and NUMA. Now we are going to see COMA. So, coming on COMA model of multiprocessor, PCD, processor, cache and directory. About directory protocol, as I told, I will tell in different lecture. But in short, you can say that those processors which are holding, or those memories which are holding a particular variable, only updation is done, or signal for updation is sent only on those memories. That is possible through this directory protocol. Other one is SMOKI protocol, in which broadcasting is done. So processor, cache and directory, all are connected through interconnection network. COMA is a special form of NUMA only, in which local memory is converted into cache memory. Other things are same. COMA is after all a NUMA, but in place of local memory, entire local memory, this local memory is converted into cache memory. And if it is converted into cache memory, then SNOOPY or directory protocol may be used. Here in this example which I have taken, directory protocol is used. Therefore, PCD is written here like this. Processor, this was earlier local memory, now it is cache memory. And this is processor, this is cache, this is directory. Processor, cache, directory. So again, the same thing, processor will access its own cache in less time, but other cache in more time, because it will access through interconnection network. Processor will access its own cache directly without bringing interconnection network into picture. And now coming on NORMA model of multi-computer, in the starting I had told that I will explain NORMA afterwards. Although I had touched slightly about NORMA model of multi-computer here, and I had told you about the generations of NORMA model like this. NORMA multi-computer, also called message passing multi-computer or distributed memory multi-computer, it has three generations. I told no remote memory access. So let us see here. No remote memory access means like this. Page 25 KAIMA, and this is message passing interconnection network. This is all static interconnection network. We'll see afterwards. Interconnection network may be of two types, static and dynamic. So message passing interconnection network, mesh, ring, torus, hypercube, cube connected cycle, etc. are all the examples of static interconnection network. And This is interconnection network. This is a processor memory. Processor memory. All are full-fledged computers, or this is also called node. This is node, etc. Entire full-fledged computer with its own processor and memory. No remote memory access means remote memory means memory which is not of its own. That means this processor has its own memory, this processor has its own memory. For this processor, another processor's memory is remote. दो लोग हैं, दोनों के अपने अपने बैग हैं, तो एक स्टूडेंट एक्स के लिए दूसरे स्टूडेंट का बैग रिमोट है. तो हियर फॉर दिस प्रोसेसर दिस मेमोरी इज रिमोट मेमोरी. So no remote memory access means this processor cannot access other memory directly. One person cannot use another person's bag without permission. No remote memory access. A processor can access its own memory directly without any permission. But even after that, if this processor has to take some data from this memory or this memory or this memory like this, then it will request to interconnection network, and through interconnection network request will go to the other processor, and then that processor may give a data to that processor, to other processor. For example, examination is going on and suppose some student has forgotten to bring a scale, then that student will request invigilator that please provide me a scale from some other student. Then that invigilator will ask that particular student, please give your scale to him. And that student may deny also. And then invigilator will take scale and it invigilator will give it to the first student. And then after the work is over, first student will return this scale. So similarly here also this process, suppose this processor wants to take some data from this memory, then processor will request to this interconnection network. Interconnection network will request to this processor, and data will be taken from this memory and will be given to this processor. So this is NORMA model. So this is all about the types of memory models for parallel computers. Okay.